For Commerce in the studio this morning. Going to talk about the eclipse coming up. Are you tired of hearing about the eclipse yet?
You know, I could go the rest of my life without ever hearing the word eclipse, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the 50 to 75,000 people that we are expecting.
Is that what they're thinking?
That is, the lower end is 50 and the higher end is 75,000.
Oh, well, that's kind of doable. Are we talking in the county or in the city here?
Mainly in the city, but some in the county too. We do have some private property owners who are listing their property for rent. And so there are reservations that are being made outside of the city as well.
What kind of dollar signs is for this rent now private property?
They go from about $100 a night all the way up to about $400 a night.
Really?
So, yeah,
wow.
they're making a lot. I mean, I hope everybody sells out. I hope every single property owner sells every piece of property they're renting out, because I want everybody to make as much money as possible, and then all of them go away.
Yeah. Now, what time frame are we looking at here from the time people get here to the time they leave? How many days do we speak?
So we are looking at people arriving starting on Thursday, next Thursday. So that would be April the 4th, all the way through April the 10th.
From Thursday that early, huh?
So there are reservations that start on Thursday, and that is when people will start arriving. So we're asking all locals to go ahead and get your prescriptions, your fuel, your groceries, all of that on Wednesday. To go ahead and take care of any necessary things that you might need to do. Go ahead and get everything taken care of, so it's all buttoned up and you don't have to get out in that traffic, because traffic will be horrendous. It will be bad. Just go ahead and accept it. And I hate to say it, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's not going to be pretty. With the city and the police department and everything, they've buttoned up a lot of things. They have, there will be road closures along Key Avenue, just for one block away from Key Avenue, not the whole street. But that will be at 1st, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 7th. They will be closed. Key Avenue will be closed, turning onto those side streets.
Oh, turning onto them.
So turning onto or off of it. So
okay.
It'll be a block off a Key, but that first block on 1st, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 7th.
Okay.
But you can turn down them any other way off the side streets. You're able to do that, go around it. But just it's trying to keep the traffic flow going on Key Avenue to let people keep driving through town if they need to.
Okay, so they're going to keep the lights green on Key?
Trying to, yes, as much as possible.
Wow. All right. Now, 4th is going to be shut down. Yes. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because of, I guess, all the first responders are on 4th
yes,
Street.
All the first responders are. And it's not the full length of 4th Street. It is just one block, just like the others. And it's also out at Walmart at Cefco. Mm-hmm. That red light will be shut down as well. So you can't turn in. And that's mainly to block the traffic of trucks, delivery trucks and everything, because that could block a lot of traffic and first responder traffic getting in and out of downtown.
Okay. We're going to be at Walmart when this happens. So if we leave here after the show, can we still go down Western and turn?
Yes.
And get into Walmart?
Yes.
So going, I guess it's south at that point, going south on 4th.
Yeah.
That light will be operational?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Good to know.
Oh, well, the light going across
going right
Central
into
Texas Expressway?
Right.
No, that will not. That will be shut.
Okay.
That light will be, so you'll need to go maybe Old Georgetown Road. Well, Old Georgetown Road is a good cut through. If you're needing to go into downtown or if you're needing to go around, you can take that road, and that will take you out to Walmart. Now, the Walmart side of that light, you can turn into Walmart. It's just turning into downtown by the post office.
Okay, so 4th Street light on 4th, the light at 4th Street and Central Texas Expressway is going to be down. Okay. That's going to be a pain to get there then. Because we have to go Old Georgetown Road. We'd still have to turn left onto 190.
Well, yes, but you'd still have to go 190. But I mean, so if you're going on Central Texas Expressway and you just take a right into Walmart, that works. That light is open.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me just get an Uber.
We're going to make it. We're going to make it.
If only we had Uber in Lampasas.
Yeah.
Then.
Oh, man. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's also been talk about cell phone and ATM having issues.
Yes.
Is this, well, I guess it's because of the amount of traffic that's going to be on the cell.
It is. Yes, it's the amount of people that will be on our cell phone towers, and we all know that sometimes we have our cell phone towers down.
No, say
Never.
they so.
That just comes with living in Lampasas,
Yeah.
just living in the country. But yes, we are asking anybody that does anyone that transacts business that does credit card transactions, you need to have extra cash available and ATMs might not work. ATMs run on cell phone service as well to connect to a bank. And so anybody needs to have a little extra cash just to be able to buy things because it more than likely will be down. Now, if you have fiber, that might be a different thing, as well as Starlink. Starlink is a satellite service, and so you might be able to use those instead of just running off cell phone towers.
Okay, all right. It's so cash. You're going to need enough cash for how many days?
5.
5 days. Wow. I don't think I've ever had cash for 5 days before in my life.
Yeah, or just hunker down and stay at home.
Yeah, and all of this for 4.5 minutes of darkness.
Exactly. 4.5 minutes of darkness, and then everybody may be leaving. Some people might stay until Wednesday.
Okay. So what does the city expect traffic-wise? Are they expecting a nightmare for 4 days traffic-wise, or the day of, a couple of days?
Well, so with people starting to come in, it's going to get worse and worse each day.
Right.
And with all leading up to Sunday will be one of the worst ones. I know Monday at the Chamber of Commerce, we've had, probably 15, 20 calls a day on people just traveling in for the day. So Monday will be absolutely horrible.
Wow.
Monday will be. So I recommend anybody local, watch the eclipse from your backyard.
Yeah. Schools are going to be out anyway.
Exactly. School's going to be out. And I don't know about Lampasas. They still have a school board meeting on Monday, but Burnett has already released they're not going to school on Tuesday.
Correct.
Just because of the traffic of people still trying to get out of town. Because there are a lot of people that are staying Monday night and then they're not going to leave till Tuesday. Well, that still kind of leads into bad traffic on Tuesday. So
now going back to the road closures, at what time are they going to be shutting these down?
They're doing that on Sunday night or Sunday evening about 5:00.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so that'll be Sunday. They'll be closed and then all day Monday. And then early Tuesday morning sometime is when they'll release all those roadblocks.
Okay. Boy, it's starting to sound like a nightmare here.
Just a tad. It's going to be interesting.
Get prepared.
Now, as far as the 911 service, do they think this is going to be the cell is going to be affecting that? Is 911 on the cell?
Yes. Okay. It is. As far as I know, there will be people all around town in golf carts, in Polarises, with emergency jackets on. If you do have an emergency, please find one of us. We'll be wearing it's the bright yellow and orange safety jackets. We have emergency radios that we will be communicating through. So please find one of us if you do have an emergency, and we will get you taken care of.
Okay, that's if 911 is down,
yes.
right?
Or either way, it doesn't. Even if 911 is up, but you see one of us going down the street, because we will be patrolling the streets throughout the town. That is police officers, first responders, the Chamber of Commerce. We're going to be at the office, so if you are near the Chamber of Commerce and need something, please come find Melissa or myself, or any other places. We're there to help you. We want all of us to come out of this with a great experience. So, because we still have to continue living here after all these people leave us. So we want everybody here to have a great time.
What is this costing the city of Lampasas?
I do not know that.
That's got to be a chunk of change.
Yes, but it's all. I think a lot of it is through hot funding, and so
really?
Hotel occupancy tax. Yes, and that is because visitors are coming to stay at our hotels, and that is mainly supported through that fund.
Oh, okay.
Now it's not coming out of taxes. I don't think personal people taxes.
Yeah,
but I don't.
The bed tax.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense.
Well, maybe they can get some of this money back with all the renting out of the
exactly, because the hotels are all full. They've been full for 6 months.
Yeah.
And they got their money's worth on those.
Now the city is renting space in the park, Brook Park,
both at 580 and at WM Brook Park.
What's the occupancy looking like as of now?
We're about 3/4 full.
Oh, really?
And we keep getting new reservations each day. And so WM Brook Park is tents, and we have 80 tent sites at WM. And then 580 is 200 tent sites and 50 RV sites.
What are they going for?
The tent sites are going for $200 for 2 nights. So they check in on Saturday and leave on Monday. And then the RV sites are $400 for 2 nights.
Wow. Well, I guess if you can afford an RV, you can afford $400. Yeah. Wow. How long has this been in the planning?
Over a year and a half.
Is that right?
Yes. We learned about it. Vision Land Passes was very kind in informing us of, hey, this is coming. We're going to do a mural, which, by the way, if you haven't checked out the mural, they've got an amazing mural at 4th and Key Avenue.
Oh, I've seen that.
On the side of the gas station.
It's nice.
And they've kept moving the moon, and so now the moon is going to be over the sun. And
is that right?
It's a movable.
I haven't even noticed that.
I didn't either. That's clever.
They've done a really good job with that. And so, Vision Land Passes is the one that informed us all about this. Diana Hodges was very good about letting us know. And so we kind of started looking. We were like, oh, that might be a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, God. There's a lot of people coming.
Now, a lot of counties have declared, what was it? Not an emergency.
A state of emergency.
A state of emergency.
Yeah.
Has Lampasas County declared
Nope,
that?
they will be doing that on Wednesday. And the only reason why we haven't done it yet is because an emergency declaration expires every 7 days. So they didn't see the need in declaring an emergency and then having to redeclare the emergency.
It's true.
So they are declaring the emergency on Wednesday. The County Commissioners Court has a special called meeting for that purpose.
So what does that do?
It opens up more resources if we were to need something from Fort Hood, Fort Cavazos.
It'll always be Fort Hood.
It'll always be Fort Hood to me. From that fort over there. If we were to need things from over there, that would open up resources to them. It also opens up funding. If we were to need anything extra, it broadens the horizon of not just state, but federal stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, Fort Hood is fed. What could the state provide?
Well, with the eclipse going all across the state, it is very hard to reallocate state troopers and things like that because it's basically touching 5/6 of the state. So, I mean, you can't really reallocate somebody who's already going to have to be somewhere else.
Right.
So I think that's why they're declaring a federal emergency, or the emergency that they are.
Okay. Now, DPS is going to obviously limited here.
Yes.
So, as far as law enforcement, you have of course, LPD. Mm-hmm. You have the SO,
Or the game wardens, they'll be around. Game wardens will be around, and they are bringing in some extra troopers. They from the areas that aren't getting touched. They have brought in some more. Their home base will be at the sheriff's office, and so that is also another place. If there is an emergency, please go to the sheriff's office or the police department.
Yeah.
But they are bringing in extra troopers to help us deal with all of this. I don't know the numbers on that. You would have to call the sheriff's office for that one, but.
Are we over planning for this?
I don't think so.
No,
I thought so for a long time. I really did. But now that I'm seeing the numbers from everybody, I really don't think so. I think, but I'd rather be prepared and nothing happen.
Right.
Have a lot of people show up and we just be like, oh, well, we didn't know it was coming.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Better have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Safe than sorry.
Right. Yeah. What else do we need to touch on here? I guess the big thing is make sure you have your cash and go grocery shopping before this happens.
And fuel. I would definitely do fuel.
Oh, yeah.
Get gas anywhere you can. And
can you imagine 75,000 people trying to fill up to go home?
Nope.
Whoa. So and grocery and prescriptions. And if usually you go get your prescription on a Monday or Tuesday, if it's a week prescription, please, your doctor will be more than happy to let you fill it on Friday or something.
Yeah.
I would really recommend anybody, please go get them filled early. So you are not trying to get out. I don't even know if any of the clinics are open on Monday. So that could be.
That's a good point.
I know the hospital is going to have 2 emergency rooms. I don't know how they're going to be doing that, but they did tell me about that a couple of days ago. So they're going to be able to treat as many people as possible. They are not doing elective surgeries at all.
Just dealing with fried retinas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. And speaking of that, if you do choose to partake in the solar eclipse, please wear certified eclipse glasses. Do not try to just put sunglasses on and stare at the sun, because you will go blind. Please, there are glasses for sale and for giveaway all around town.
We're giving them away free if anybody wants them here.
Yeah, and the chamber is selling them too. So
they're everywhere.
Well, it's here. I mean, it's one per person, because we can't hand out 5, 10 of them for one person here. So as long as we have them, you're welcome to them. And then you have to go to the chamber.
Yeah.
And buy what? How much they cost?
$3.
$3. Okay. All right. Yeah. That's.
Stay safe.
What about welding helmets?
Welding helmets will work, but you can't really see anything else.
Well, you can't see anything else with the solar glasses.
Wait, have you worn a pair yet?
A welding helmet?
No.
Solar
glasses.
Yeah, I did in October. But also it kind of covers like just a little slit of your eye, and so you know what's going on around you.
Yeah.
A welding helmet, you don't know anything that's going on around you.
Not a clue.
But it would.
I don't want to say yes, because if somebody's wearing a helmet that is not certified and they go blind, I don't want to be held responsible for that. But
yeah,
and it'd be tough looking for somebody with that colored vest on when your retinas are fried.
Blind. Yeah, exactly.
You'll be bumping into cars on key. Okay.
Yeah. Stick with the glasses.
Yeah, stick with the glasses. We have certified glasses all over this city. So
I guess the best thing to take away is just stay home.
Yes.
And still won't miss it.
Yeah, exactly. And if you do have questions, you can go to lampasseseclipse2024.com or call the Chamber of Commerce at 512-556-5172. We'd be happy to answer any of your questions. That's what we're here for. We're here to help us all get through this and continue living in Lampasas, Texas.
Okay. And just to wrap it up, as far as the road closures go, again, it would be you got Naruna Road closed too, huh?
Oh yes. So the road in front of the golf course, that will be shut down. Mainly because that's a one-way bridge, and there's a lot of people from out of town that don't understand our way of driving across that bridge.
That would be a smart idea to shut that one down.
So the bridge that goes, it's Naruna Road, the bridge that goes in between the golf course, that will be shut down as well. So please do not plan to go that way. Please plan to go on 6th, because 6th is open at Key Avenue. So
okay. The kids are going to be out of school. That means there's a wide open parking lot over there. Is the school going to be closed? The parking lot going to be closed?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Take that back.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they just ask, because they don't want people out and about and tearing up the ground
right.
and doing all that.
Yeah.
There will be school resource officers stationed at each school that they kind of take care of to make people go away.
Okay. We're gonna get you.
Well, they got a big parking lot. That's why I asked. Yeah.
It would be great, but it's
nobody will clean up after.
Exactly. Nobody's going to clean up, and the facilities could get torn up.
Okay. All right. Ross Oliver from the Lampasas Chamber of Commerce. Anything that we need to mention that we haven't?
I think we're good. Everybody just stay safe. And again, visit the website, www.lampasseseclipse2024.com, or call the chamber at 512-556-5172.
Okay. What do you got going on now? What do you have to?
The eclipse?
No.
Right?
No, I mean, at this moment in time.
Well, right now I'm trying to deliver the public safety announcements and road closures to all the businesses. I think I've nearly got every one of them done. I've still got about maybe 20. But then after the eclipse, we're getting ready for the rodeo. We have Riata Rodeo and barbecue. So that's coming up the last weekend in April.
Exciting.
Well, the reason I ask is we have a tradition here at
oh God.
at Hill Country Radio. Anybody that comes in for an interview, we play a game with them afterwards. And this one, it's called Joe Dirt or Donald Trump. Okay.
All right.
It's pretty simple. All you have to do is Casey's going to give you a quote, and you have to tell us whether it's Joe Dirt said it or Donald Trump said it. Okay. We're going to do that in just a second. It's 8:32, 28 before 9 at Lampasas Real Country. Today's hits, yesterday's favorite. Stick around.
Once upon a time, there was a labor shortage. It became so bad that employers would